Carol Vorderman has once again found herself at the center of a storm after launching a scathing attack on Nigel Farage, branding him a charlatan in a fiery online rant. The former Countdown star, who's become increasingly vocal about her political views, took to X, formerly Twitter, to share her thoughts on Farage's appearance on Question Time, and it's fair to say she didn't hold back. The BBC Question Time episode, filmed in Lincoln, saw Reform UK leader Farage and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak face off with the audience showing clear support for Sunak. In contrast, many viewers were less than impressed by Farage's comments, which they described as nasty. The 60-year-old politician criticised Sir Keir Starmer's speech, calling it bland and scripted, and dismissed the Labour leader's 6 milestones as little more than a reiteration of previous government promises. Farage's rant included a personal achievement, staying awake throughout Starmer's bland speech, which Clarkson himself would have surely applauded. The 6 milestones don't even mention migration or the boats, he fumed, implying that Starmer's plans were all smoke and mirrors. The audience wasn't shy about voicing their disagreement, with some even applauding when Farage's rhetoric seemed to unravel into what Carol called appalling fake bluster. Carol, clearly unimpressed by his performance, immediately shared the clip, captioning it with an eye-roll emoji, Farage showing what an utter charlatan he is. Yet again. She added, audience doesn't like him and applauds when Farage is reduced to his appalling fake bluster. #BBCQT. Naturally, the reaction was swift and predictable. Some fans were less than thrilled with Carol's comments, accusing her of being delusional. One user didn't mince words, "You're effing delusional. I wouldn't have sat in front of a stacked audience. I take my hat off to Nigel appearing with a bunch of brainwashed lefties." Another user hit back, saying, "Not what happened at all, as we all say, casa, thinking emoji. Keep on flogging that lefty donkey, horse. Ouch." Others pointed out that Farage actually received a fair amount of applause from the audience, with one viewer noting, "For the first time on QT, I've seen many clips of Farage being applauded, where the audience is usually negative. I think he has more support than you think. Attitudes are changing." Another chimed in, saying, "Reform and old Nigel got you all triggered. He knew what he was doing going on QT with a hand-picked audience and a heavily weighted panel. That's why he's successful at what he does. You just don't get it." So, while Carol may have thought she was dropping some truth bombs, it seems the jury is still out on whether her followers agree with her verdict. One thing's for sure, when it comes to politics, Carol Vorderman's Twitter feed is never boring.